Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for stopping by. So as you can see from the title, which says Relocating Changed My Life, this topic is something that it is very special and important to me, which I think I need to address, because you moving from one particular place to another, is it something you actually love, or is it something you actually regretted? Like, you taking that decision of relocating from one country to another, it actually takes a lot of things, it actually takes the grace of God. And if this is something you would love to hear more about, just sit back and let's enjoy ourselves. So we And for those who are new here, my name is Princess. Thank you so much for stopping by, and also thank you for my returning subscribers for always showing up to my channel. So it actually means a lot to me. So let's get started. I imagine a fresh beginning, new opportunities, as well as the chance to build a dream I have always wanted. And as exciting as this dream can be, is I have never imagined that relocating would change me. It actually changed a lot of things about me, my address, number one, my mindset, as well as my confidence. So it is something that it actually changed a lot of things about me, and most importantly, my family. So because my family is one of those people that are so dear to me. So, and when I actually moved into the country, it wasn't something I planned like that, like maybe planned for a long time. And also that year I actually relocated from Nigeria to the UK, it wasn't like one of the plan I've got for that year. So it was just the grace of God, because sometimes when things happen, good things happen around you, first of all, it will first of all look like a dream to you. Because then I remember then when I moved into the country, it seems like just like a dream to me, like, oh, I'm now in another country. And also the way of life in this country was kind of different from where I was coming from. A lot of things was different from where I was coming from. So it was so hard for me to say goodbye to my family, and also my daily routine was different, and leaving your comfort zone, it's going to be something that is very difficult, honestly, because you are used to that environment, you are used to those people around you. So you coming to a place whereby things are so different. Now at home, like for example, sometimes even you don't even need anybody to tell you, like, you are already in the morning. Number one, the noise in my country then will always make you know that, oh, this is another new day. The way people talk, the way people communicate there, it's something that is very different, because sometimes even without you not setting your alarm, you would know that, oh, this is another day. A lot of things actually changed compared to when I moved to the country. Even I remember that day, the very first time I moved to the country, everywhere was so quiet. And even when I just woke up in the morning, like because I normally wake up very early then. So I just wake up in the morning and I just realized, is was it 8 a.m. already? I was just like, wow, so this is another life compared to where I was coming from. Like, throughout that week, it was just like a dream to me. Everything happened so quick. I remember then when I was coming into the country, even my flight was in the night. That day, that very first day I left Nigeria, it was in the night. So everything just seemed so quick then when everything happened. So even when I got to the country, I think it was in the no, I think my flight was early in the morning, but I got there a night before, because I know the situation of things in the country whereby you have to get there early to check in, to do some other registration. So it's everything just happened so quick, honestly. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you, if the decision I made, if I was excited making that decision, it wasn't easy for me then, but compared to now. So as time goes on in this video. So I'm gonna explain to you if I actually if I actually love the decision which I made then, and if it's something I regretted as well too. So I was excited about what is ahead, but there's still this fear that what if I can't fit into what I want to go and do in the country, either maybe working or schooling there, like the lifestyle there. Like I still have this fear when I got to the country that how will I cope about a lot of things. Number one, the accent here was different from where I was coming. Number two, the transportation here was so different. I remember one day I was even lost that day, I would say, because where I was going, when I actually put the postcode of where I was going on my phone, the stop was showing, but I don't even know how to use the map. Although I have people that actually explain to me, but there are sometimes whereby you want to try some certain things yourself, like you want to try some certain things yourself to see how far you are doing. So this particular day I didn't even tell anybody I was going out. I just went out, and finding using the map was very, 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 very stressful, even when you actually now need help at that particular time, and you now ask people around you. Everyone is they are just white people. You don't even have your skin color around you, and they are actually explaining things to you. You find it very difficult to understand what they are telling you, what they are explaining to you. You just keep nodding your head. So there's a lot of things that was bothering me then. So there's a lot of fear I've got then. So, and also, how will I even cope if I'm in the let's assume in the class? Then for me to even understand, I use close to, is it 6 months or 3 months to understand their assets. Like, it wasn't easy. It was not easy understanding assets. For you to get to the African stores around you in your location, for you to see those food you love to eat, it is something that even the African store might not be closer to your location compared to back then at home, whereby you just the second street or even outside your house, that is where you can get whatever you want to get, whatever you want to eat at that particular time and day. But this one, you have to plan yourself. That is when I know that you should always plan ahead of every other thing you want to do. You should always plan yourself ahead of the days, ahead of, like, it just have to be, you have to know how to compose yourself. So now, after knowing that, okay, this is a new reality for me, which I just need to just know how to improve myself in a lot of things. So then I was ready for everything that comes my way. And another thing, I keep praying to God to just help me in everything I lay my hands on, which God has been so faithful to me. And I keep learning new things every day. As time goes, I started understanding the accents, the location. Sometimes I can just throw out to just see how far I have gone in knowing places, and how good I am, honestly. So because this country will always test your intelligence, so I didn't give up. I keep learning every day. When I arrived, everything felt new, and at first it was very overwhelming, but the goal is just to keep moving. And also, moving to another country, it will actually test a lot of things about you: angriness, impatience, even sometimes loneliness as well too. So sometimes it would always change a lot. Sometimes I used to feel lonely then, because I'm a kind of person that I and my family, we have good relationship together. Most times my dad will always call me to see how far I'm doing and how far I have been able to understand the system of the country. So, and one thing he will always tell me is, everything is just for the meantime. As time goes on, you get used to it. So there were days whereby I have missed home so much, and I wonder if I should have just stayed at home in where I felt comfortable and feel okay. But the only thing is, you can't just be in your comfort zone forever. Like, when you felt the places you are comfortable, you can't stay there forever, because how do you grow as a person? And also, whatever life throws at you, you should always just take it, and also know how to amend yourself in the ways which you know you can. So, but now, and I felt, well, my decision then was a very good one, me moving from that place where I am to another place to explore and to see how life is, because it actually exposed me to a lot of things. It has even built the confidence in me, because sometimes then a lot of things I would even know I can do by myself, but because I know I would always see people to assist me to do it for me, I would always call people to tell them this is what I need help on, and this is what I want them to do for me, and which I know I would always see the help if God says, okay, this is the person that would help. You understand? Like I felt relaxed when I was at home very well. So when I moved into the country, I faced the reality. Honestly, it actually helped me to know the kind of person I am. So looking back now, I have realized that comfort doesn't lead to growth. It will just make you stay in one particular place, and that is that. Another thing is relocating actually pushed me out of my comfort zone in a way that I have never expected. Became more independent in solving my problems without looking at any other person. Because honestly, of course, when you know you have people around you that will always solve your problems for you, you always want to call them. But now things has changed in a lot of ways, whereby you have to be the one to you have to solve your problem yourself, because there is nobody that is going to come and help you. Even if people is going to help you, you have to even do it to a stage whereby then there's nobody that is helping you in this place. So you have to do everything in yourself by yourself. You have to do everything by yourself. So that's just the fun fact. You have to be able to stand for yourself. You have to be able to be more confident, because every challenge which I became more confident, because every challenge which I overcome always make me know that I am more stronger than I thought. Sometimes you want to do some certain things with the help of people, like when you explain to them, that is when you now get the solution of that thing. So but now things are not these things are not done like before. So even before I tell people about my problem, like whatever I'm passing through, I have already solved it myself. That is just it. Like I'm a kind of person, right from time I avoid a lot of pressures. Whenever I see that this particular thing is giving me it's giving me much pressure, I would always look for a way out. So another thing that even location has taught me is changing your mind to new possibilities, like changing your environment. It will always bring new possibilities, things you think, you feel it can be possible. So that is another thing. You have to have this mindset that everything is possible. There's nothing impossible, and everything is possible with the help of God. So it has even built my spiritual life more, and it has also moved me closer to God. So I don't want this particular video to be long, because it's so interesting, honestly. And before we continue, do not forget to subscribe, to share to your loved ones. That is the only way we can allow this thing to move to a better audience. I just need to just round up this particular video because I don't want it to be too lengthy. So another thing which relocation has taught me is moving from one environment to another. It's changed a lot of things. At first, it's not easy. It has helped me to know how to solve my problem on my own without relying on people. It has helped me to be able to see life in another way. Like I said when I started my video, did I actually regret this journey of relocating? Absolutely no. I was so grateful to God, but everything I just did was I was just prayerful. Number one, I was calm. I knew God actually had a plan for me, for my life. And also, when I got to the country, I had to just understand every system about the country, understand people, understand their way of life here, the culture and everything. Moving with people at times, it's a lot of things you have to also look out for. Yours might not even be maybe moving out of your country. It might even be interstate, moving from one particular state to another. So it is something you have to be careful when you move to another place. It might seem like it's a sudden thing, or you might feel tired, or you might want to give up. So the only thing I would say is never to give up. Like, always do things that would always make you happy, that will always excite you. Even if you've changed your location, is something you can always check around, things you know, okay, if I should do, because basically the country is very stressful, honestly, but you have to look for a way, you have to look for what things that would always make you happy as a person. So relocating changed my life, not because everything become perfect, everything become good, or everything seems nice at first, but it actually built the inner me. It makes me have more confidence in myself, it makes me feel more stronger, and it has been helping me, honestly, it has been helping me to be the best version of myself, to be a good person. And if this video was helpful to someone out there, do not forget to subscribe, share, follow for more, share to your loved ones, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for stopping, and remain blessed. Bye.